This Buckner's bourbon from Augusta won Best Bourbon in the World from a preeminent tasting competition. That piqued my interest. And then I learned the people who founded this bourbon just 5 years ago, they're not interested in just making great bourbon, but making the town of Augusta the Napa of Kentucky. Augusta, Kentucky. A 45-minute drive or a ferry ride away from Cincinnati, where the Ohio River flows by a town founded in 1786.
It's just a really beautiful place to be.
You can walk along Riverside Drive, you can have a wonderful meal at the Beehive, you can stay at a local boutique hotel.
And just over the train tracks here is the home to one of Kentucky's newest and arguably hottest bourbons in the Commonwealth, Augusta Distillery.
This is the entrance, we call it the passage. So this is where you move from your world to our world.
Your world of bourbon.
That's right.
Under construction is a 50,000 square foot distillery in the heart of Augusta. 2 floors of an old factory that was dormant until the distillery founders decided to breathe new life into it.
So it will continue to be manufacturing. We're just moving from buttons to bourbon.
Tastier.
Exactly.
Here they are adapting the factory to the distillery's needs.
We'll have 2 3,000-gallon cookers. We'll have 18 fermenters that run down that channel that you see there, 9 on each side. Check these out.
While keeping the history intact.
These are what we believe to be former employees who, while they were here, memorialized their time here in this way.
Augusta is plays such an essential role in what you guys are doing.
Absolutely. Augusta, the community, is the inspiration, honestly, for our brand.
Some of the founders of the distillery started a restaurant called the Beehive.
We wanted to give back to a community that's given us so much because it's just special here.
Another created the Augusta Guest House. Already the town's mayor says tourism has risen sharply. What you guys are doing, it's a multi-pronged approach to try to build up this community. Someone called it an ecosystem.
Yes.
What do you call it?
I call it, being able to give back. I think that's the best way I can say. Give back to the people that are so nice and welcoming to us.
It's pretty good. It's rich.
Do you think bourbon can really make Augusta a destination town?
Yeah, why can't it? It's in Kentucky. 95% of the world's bourbon's made here. We've got the world's best bourbon here in town. 45 minutes from Cincinnati, why can't it?
So just try getting any of Augusta Distillery's bourbons. Nearly impossible, selling out as fast as they can bottle them. And while the distillery is still under construction, you can go to their tasting room, which is next door. They expect to be distilling bourbon on site by January. And Augusta, the town, what a marvelous little place.
I can imagine as word gets out, and I know it already has because they've sold out all around. And bourbon fans everywhere are going to flock here because they want to experience the best.
Right, and so there's they call it an old bourbon trail, which is the Ohio River.
Right.
Old Pogue is in Maysville. Then there's this one now in Augusta, and then New Riff in Newport. So they're like, this is the new trail.